Yo, it's Josh, and right now you locked in with the Success Game Podcast. One thing for certain, two things for sure. We're going to give you some game that's going to help you grow. Watch this. What's going on, guys? We got another episode of the Success Game Podcast. This time we brought you a true up-and-comer. Not even, I struggle saying up-and-comer because he's had a lot of success already in such a short time. Honestly, I think like something a little over a year. But we got none other than Corkle. That's Jacob Garrett Griffith. If you didn't know him, and you know, he just go by Jake casually, but Corkle is his name, and he's all over TikTok. TikTok being his biggest platform. Then you go to YouTube. Also, you can check him out on Facebook. Facebook being one of his main ones too. Sorry, but yeah, all platforms really. This man has already started to conquer, and we just wanted to get him in here to figure out how he can get it to the next generation and give them some keys to you know, all this social media stuff that's starting to boom for kids in this generation. You know, being able to make money quickly. So without any further ado, I give you Jacob Korkle.
Thank you, man. Yeah. Nice being on here.
Nice to meet you, brother.
It looks awesome in here.
Yeah. Thank you, man. So I guess we'll go here first. We'll say, what's your life like? What was your early life like? Where you grew up? You know. Also, I want to know what got you into the social media and all that too.
Well, I mean, I grew up right here, right where we are, right here.
Oh, in Hurricane.
Well, not in Hurricane, but I'm saying West Virginia.
Yeah,
I grew up in Charleston.
Okay.
And I don't know. I've always wanted to have the most of everything. I was always competitive. Like even in sports, I see you guys. You do a lot of sports stuff on here. I love sports.
Yeah.
I was always trying to be the first one to get to 21 if we play 21. First one 32 if we play 32. Yeah. I want to be the best at everything. And then whenever the social media was starting, like it was out even when I was like younger, but it really started to take off like to the next level where everybody was scrolling all day through it. It was like the main thing.
All right.
So I was like, gosh, I gotta be on top of that. And I've always, it's like a dream, like. To be able to do something you want as your job, like you like it, like you love doing it, you enjoy it, you do it every day, all day, and that's like your income, that's like your job. Then I think that's like the ultimate success. Like if you can do that, then you're set. And I've always wanted to do that. Like I've always wanted to be on the top. So I look at people around here and I'm like, they got that amount of followers. I want more than that. I want it to be the best. So basically how it kind of went down. And I mean, on Instagram was where it really started, like with the name Corkle.
Yeah,
I kind of just created that.
Well, hold on. I want to go here first. I want to know because a lot of people don't realize he's the number one in the state right now as far as the social media influencer stuff go. He covering every platform. We got the biggest and the best here in studio. There might be some people that have something to say about that. You'll never know.
Yeah, maybe.
But we'll go with it for the time being. And how old are you though? I just want to know how old are you though?
Taylor Swift, 22.
Oh my.
22.
Just 22 years old.
Yeah. Making
a statement already and on all platforms. He's there not for a good time, but a long time. You hear what I'm saying, people? So man, you know, how you were getting into your name. How did you come up with the name?
The name Corkle doesn't mean anything. Just made it up. I was, like I said, it was kind of when Instagram first came out a little bit. And I was just trying to have something short and simple that no one else had. And I just basically kept just thinking of things that no one else had on Instagram. And I would put it in, see if it was taken. And it was at the time, it was whenever the Golden State Warriors was really popular, and their arena back then was called the Oracle Arena. Yeah. I don't know, but the name Oracle, it was like, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's weird, but like, so I just put like Vorkle, Dorkle, like weird stuff. They're taken, but I put Corkle. I was like, okay, I'll go with Corkle then. And that's how it is, really. And some people think it's McCorkle, like, you know, like the street near here. But it has nothing to do with that. It was just made it up, kind of.
No, that's interesting. You said you was just spinning the name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah. So what was it on what platform and what post was it, you know, specifically, or was this always your day one when you opened up on Facebook? You said, you know, let me go straight for to try to get monetized or make money off of this, or it was a certain point and you're like, damn, I could probably turn this into a full-time job and, you know what I mean, created a lane for myself and change my life. What was that point?
Well, for the last, like if you're not counting this year, like this last year, before then, I was posting videos like all the time, like gaming videos, like for like 3.5 years. And it took me a while to even because it was new to me. I've never done it before. So it took me a while to even figure out how to get monetized and what you need to do and like what counts on each social media. But when I figured it out, it was like mostly on YouTube. Yeah. I shifted that from gaming to motorcycle stuff because I got to like I made a lot of money on the Fortnite stuff because I was supposed to
Pause, my bad. Sad. Mess with the computer.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought too.
It's on there. Damn, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. It kind of threw me off too. I was thinking.
Yeah, like it did it on the mirror. Let me call Phil real quick.
Start mirroring, right? Got to mirror it, right?
Yeah.
All right, got you.
All right.
There we go. Let me take that off.
Bet. All right. So where was we at? Damn, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jake.
Monetizing. Oh, that's all good.
Okay, you was talking about. All right, we'll just start it back. All right. So what social media was it that you first desired to take off on? Or, you seen the most upside in early. Like, you're like, man, if I do this one, I know it'll be, you know what I mean? I know it could be contagious. I know it can catch fire, you know what I mean? And I'll have the success I want.
So before these motorcycle videos that you probably know me from, I made gaming videos.
Yeah.
And that's where I mainly did it for like 3.5 years. I've only done this motorcycle stuff for like a year and 2 months.
Yeah.
But I thought the gaming stuff was going to be the one I would always do because I posted like videos. I posted a music video. Like I recreated Lil Nas X's. That's whenever he made like Industry Baby and all that. I recreated that video. He saw it and reposted it on his YouTube. Yeah, you can go look. Go look at his YouTube. Click community. You'll see it. But he reposted. I got all the skins, did the emotes on there, and recreated his video.
Right.
He reposted that. I was like, oh my gosh, this is where it's at. Then Lil Nas is reposting it. He posted it on his TikTok too. Yeah. So I was like, these gaming videos, like little funny videos and stuff. I feel like this is where it's at. Right. Then on the TikTok, because we all know his music videos are kind of weird, like some weird stuff going on. Yeah. And I posted it on my TikTok, and TikTok banned me on there. Ooh, I have it back now. Yeah. No bad ending, but then I was like, is it over? Because TikTok was like the main thing. I had 2 million followers and all that, so I was like, what's going on? I emailed TikTok every day, but at that point, since that was my main source of income back then, I was like, I guess it's over. And I went to Target. I worked at Target. I worked there, and I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to do this and not be an influencer or whatever, content creator. Yeah. And then I was emailing TikTok like every single day, like all day long. I was like, please give me my account back. I don't think I deserve to be banned. And I finally got unbanned. And then while I was at Target, I kind of shifted into getting a motorcycle because I've always wanted one. But that's basically how that went down. But when I got my motorcycle and figured out that I could do that, because it just surpassed my gaming channel so fast, and I feel like that was more me. I still do both, but the motorcycle videos really took off and like surpassed it. So
what games do you specifically play, or what gaming genre do you cater to most?
Well, I play a lot of games, but the game I post the most is Fortnite. Like I play that the most as well. But I mean, yeah, I play a lot of games. I play everything, but that's the game I post the most because I feel like they're always updating. They're always different. So I feel like I like that. So.
What's the up and coming game that you think really not too many people might not know about yet, but you think maybe in a few years they can be a pretty big game or something?
Like an up and coming game that's not out yet?
No, not that they're not out. They may be out. They're just not as popular as they probably could be. Like
to me personally, I mean, they do get a lot of love, but I still think they don't even get enough love. But it's Fallout. I love Fallout. I mean, their last game was here in West Virginia, Fallout 76. Wow! And I saw the trailer. I was crying. Like, I literally had tears. It said "Almost Heaven." I was like, it's West Virginia. It's my favorite game already. And then they have a trailer dropping in West Virginia, and so the Capitol building, all that. I love Fallout because you can like do whatever you want. There's consequences for every action. There's even a karma system in there. If you start stealing stuff, you'll have karma and like bad things will happen to you. I love Fallout. Wow. Yeah, I love Fallout. Yeah. It's like my favorite game.
Yeah. So okay. And when you were doing the gaming, was it a point that you got to and you were like, this is getting stale and you had to go look for, the motorcycle? Or was it just a side thought that you was like, let me see if this works? Or was it like you was like, I need to try to get away or expand off the gaming, you know what I mean? Create another avenue plus the gaming.
Yeah. So I wasn't really getting stale. I mean, I was posting videos like daily. Yeah. I like doing it. Yeah. But when I got the motorcycle, I was like, I wasn't even going to post videos. I was just getting a motorcycle just to get a motorcycle. I wanted, like, it was going to be fun. But, like, I was like, I went through Instagram. I saw some people posting motorcycle videos. I was like, dang. I mean, I already know the formula. Like, I know how to post. I know, like, what hashtags to use, like, when to post. I should post at, like, 2 o'clock today. I knew all that because of the gaming stuff. So it's like, let me apply that to my motorcycle stuff. Because I never rode before, but when I started it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. At the time, I was like, this is way better than gaming. Yeah. But I mean, I kind of like them both now, like equally. Right. But when I got that motorcycle, I was like, yeah, let me post some videos, and just the rate that they took off, like like all my social medias except TikTok, even right now, but all the social medias just surpassed my gaming stuff like so fast. I was like, well, I mean, it wasn't that the gaming videos were stale, but it was just like the motorcycle stuff. Like this was Fortnite stuff, like gaming stuff. Motorcycle was like just going. Yeah. And I mean, the gaming stuff was still going up, but the motorcycle content was just taking off. So I mean, I had to stick with that. Right. I still do both, but the motorcycle one, I had to kind of prioritize that one. Yeah. But yeah.
And so when you're what idea sparked it for you? Like, damn, let me get this motorcycle. Let me get this camera on this motorcycle. Because like you said, you can get the motorcycle regardless. But what made you say, let me make sure I'm videoing it? And then not only that, the genius to interact with people on it. What made you think of this, man? This is because it's hidden genius, I promise you. Nobody thinks of silly things like that to do. And it seems like I say, a lot of people, they'll sometimes try to hate on it because it's not you know what I mean? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to come up with that idea. But sometimes you got to respect people for just acknowledging what's there in thin air. You guys just didn't see it. Don't be mad at me. You know what I mean? It's my lane because, I tried it, But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of does look like all I'm doing is dressing up as either Cookie Monster one day or Walter White the next day. Like, it's weird, some random
You're
stuff.
hilarious, too.
But, yeah, thanks. But, I don't know. It looks easy. Like, you could just put that on and go do something. But sometimes you're on there and it's like you're thinking, like, gosh, what am I doing? I'm dressed as Cookie Monster in a Wendy's drive-thru about to order some chocolate chip cookies. But it's like, it's funny. Right. And I genuinely like making people's day. Like, when I go out like that and make little videos and interactions and, like, go find people to interact with them, it's fun. But it's not easy, though. I mean, it might look easy when you're watching it, scrolling on your Instagram or whatever, but it's not as easy as you think. Because, like, you gotta like, find these costumes, and you gotta interact with the people who are like around Charleston. That's usually where all my videos are. So you gotta watch out, because you never know. People might see a Cookie Monster pulling up to them and be like, I'm about to shoot this dude. Because I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I've had a bottle thrown at me before. I wasn't even wearing anything. I was coming home from Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah. I was at a red light. I was like, I'm just chilling, and this dude came up. I posted this on my social medias. He came up to me. He was like, "Give me back my bag." Yeah. I was like, I had no idea what he was talking about. Yeah. He threw the bottle at me, hit me in the hip while I'm riding off, and it like shattered, like broke on my hip, and it hurt a little bit. It didn't hurt like a lot.
Right, but it was like dang.
You gotta be careful. Like, I mean, and I wasn't even dressed up as anything. I didn't say anything to him. He just came up to me. It's crazy, but it's fun. I think it's worth it, because I mean, I do make people's day. Every time I leave, there's people waving at me, taking videos. Sometimes they recognize me. I love that. I genuinely love that, and I love West Virginia. That's another huge thing. I don't want to ramble onto that, but like a lot of people don't think you can do it in West Virginia. Yeah. But you can. Yeah. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Yeah. Like, here, like, it's not too busy here. It's not like LA or Florida or anything like that, but you make what it is. Like, it's up to you, like, whether you want to go do that or you don't do that. Yeah.
No. And I tell the young people, they get that psychology of it. They get that turned around a lot of times, Corkle. It's to the point where people don't want to be here because they say there's nothing here. In my mind and Josh's mind, that means make it. Bring it here. Totally. If it's not here, then create that lane. Bring it right here. Exactly. What you don't see, provide it. That's the way to get to this next level of West Virginia being one of the better states you can go to. This is what is going to get us out of where we're at. Whatever you don't see here, go be that change. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. There's no cheat days in it either. You gotta go make it yourself.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what's like you said, I know you said about the bottle, okay? Other than that, maybe have you had somebody like because your dialogue that when you pull up on these people, the dialogue is priceless. Have you learned so far that it's easier and the best content makes for when it's natural, or do you want to premeditate some of this stuff? You know what I mean? Which one do you think is better?
I don't know if I could really say one is better. Mm-hmm. I love them both. Yeah. And I don't know, when they're pure, like when you're going to point A to point B and you don't plan anything, you don't think anything's gonna happen, and something happens. I think it's more special because it's just like it's so random and it just kind of happens. But I like when you sometimes like I go out and I have to make something. Like I'm not saying I'm gonna make this video today. I'm going out saying I'm gonna make a video. I'm not saying I'm gonna make this video.
Yeah.
Just hopefully something happens. And if something doesn't happen, I just kind of force it. Like I just make something happen.
Right.
Like,
we can get some content for today. Yeah, I mean, for sure.
For real.
Because now it's to a point where there is no. This is a job. He's given so much. He's committed so much, and he's already gotten so far. For him to get to this point and be like, well, I'm cool. I made as much as I want. That would almost be lazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like I said, this is almost divine intervention with people like you are able to do. Even my last episode, Leah Messer, when you're able to get it off of being yourself or your own genius. No producer, no movie or director or content creators came to you and told you how to do any of that stuff or how to be marked. You know what I mean? You got that stuff on your own, and how you came up with it was all amongst yourself. You know what I mean? I don't want to, because I really don't know if it was, but I'm just saying I know it wasn't you know what I mean? Big time people that was like, man, listen, you do this and we'll pay. You know, you had to find all them talents, bro. You had to find everything from within you.
Yeah, I think that real fast. I think the huge thing with that is if you want to actually be successful with it, there's obviously tons of different things that go into it. But I think the main thing is you have to be willing to go through the hard times, as in no views, a certain amount of views. You're like, I thought this video was gonna be the one. I thought it was gonna have like 1 million views.
Yeah. Doesn't
get it. You gotta be ready to deal with those hard times before you get to the good times. So.
Yeah, I have to tell my lovely manager that, man. Shouts out to that brother. We just, hey, listen.
Yeah. You're doing your thing, man.
That's all I'm saying. Listen.
How you doing it this fast?
Listen.
Like, it looks awesome to me.
And what I be trying to express to him, a lot of dudes who's doing this stuff, they have backgrounds. You know, they were rappers or maybe sports players. Don't get me wrong.
Lil Corkle back in the day.
But I'm just a good dude, man, with a great mind that wants more. I want to keep showing myself different sides. You know what I mean? And keep doing whatever it is to build riches. I want to be rich one day. I'm trying to be like Corkle one day. You hear me? I just want some of these numbers that you got, man.
You're doing good so far.
Yeah. So and like I tell him, I was about to say that, but like I tell him, we getting steady growth on all these videos is what I love most about it. And sometimes that you'll see these little YouTube shorts or whatever at night or whatever, and one of them has said enjoy the journey. You know what I mean? The destination is inevitable if you're working hard enough, but make sure you stop and enjoy the journey. You know what I mean?
That's the best part of it.
Yeah, if we bypass that, if we bypass that, then you missed the whole point. Tell me how far so far and how much life has changed for you, just in the little time that you've been, going already. I should say not little time, because like you said, you've been 4 years with the game and a year with that motorcycle. But this motorcycle it seems like it's propelled you in a new atmosphere.
So the main thing is it's all like mental, like all my mind. Like before doing all this type of stuff, my mind was telling me you're gonna be stuck doing something for like 45 years, and then you're gonna retire, and then you'll finally be financially stable or whatever. You'll be retired, and you'll be. But I didn't want to, and I'm not bashing anybody that does that, because everybody. I mean, we need these people.
We need them.
But I'm saying like for me, I want to do something that I like. Not even that I like. I want to do something that I love. Like I want to do something I love every day and make money from that every day.
Yeah.
And not have to do it for 40 plus years before I can. You know what I mean? But like
exactly.
But I don't know. But a big thing is like, my favorite thing is when I'm going out and I get recognized. I think that's so cool. Like, people roll their window down. Yo, Corkle, is that you? Can I get a picture or something like that? Man,
that'd be a blessing, don't
awesome.
it, man?
I love
that.
Especially the kids. Man. The other day I was going by the mall. Someone was screaming. It sounded like a goose or something, like. But I was like, I looked back and they're like, Moto Corkle. And they came and they took a picture of me. I was like, yo, and it looks like I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm cool, but like, nah, I love that.
Right.
It's awesome.
He said it sounded like a goose or something.
Because I had my helmet on,
Right.
But I was just one of them.
Yeah, heck yeah.
It's awesome.
So they need to realize, Corkle, you need to tell them right now, if you don't spend this amount of time, don't expect to get where I'm at or half as far as I've gotten. What type of time do these kids have to put in to be a successful TikToker, a successful YouTuber, or on Instagram or on Facebook?
Well, I would think time wouldn't even be the thing to manage. Like,
Right.
I don't think that's the most important thing that you should even say when you do something like this. Of course, you're gonna have to spend a lot of time on it.
Right.
But you're also gonna probably have to lose some friends, some people you might not want to lose. Like you might be like your best friend. But you got to surround yourself, and it depends. I mean, you might not have to, but if you're with people that surround themselves, like they're drinking, they're smoking, they're partying, they're doing all this crazy stuff, don't expect to get somewhere. You got to kind of let them go a little bit and do your own thing. I mean, that's what I did, and I hated to do it because I love these people. I mean, I went to Stonewall, I went to Capitol. Yeah. I'm gonna be around that a little bit, but you kind of got to let go. Don't be mean about it. Be like, I'm not your friend anymore. Just gotta drift off and. They'll go on their path. You'll go on your path. I think that's the most important thing. Obviously, you got to spend a lot of time on it. You got to edit. You got to do all this crazy stuff. Yeah. But you got to surround yourself with the great because I think you really are who you surround yourself with in a way. You know what I mean? I think that's the most important thing about it, though.
Yeah, that's a great quote that they always say, show me who you hang around with, I'll tell you who you are. You know what I mean? So we always want to be mindful that, not only the people that we hang around, sometimes they can dictate our decisions or mess up our train of thought, break our focus. But sometimes it's just, people in seasons. You know what I mean, Corkle? It ain't necessarily that you got to fall out with somebody. It's just when I was in that season of come up and grind, that person always wanted to do something that would distract me, or they wasn't trying to help me get to my goal at that point. So, not that they're a bad person, but you can't really do me good right here when I'm in this focus, this ultra, you know what I mean? This it's ultra, hard, I don't want to, think about nothing else other than new material or, what type of bike I want. This is the stuff that I need to be thinking about. Now, if you're a friend that's going to come by and be like, well, hey, we should go look at this bike, or if you're on my type of time, I don't mean you got to, kiss my behind to be around me, but make it make sense. You know what I mean? If you're around me, can you, not help me or nothing like that? Sometimes just give me a guidance or a little bit, man. Corkle, you doing your thing, bro.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Because I'm just saying that's what they supposed to say to you. Some of your friends, you doing your thing, bro. Because it feels good when it's from your peers. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's way different. Of course, the person just randomly feels great. But your peers, I sought out you guys' acceptance for the longest, and now you look at me in a different light. It almost seems like,
Yeah, that's another thing. When you do get, like, if you get a video, and it depends. I mean, you could be an athlete to no videos, but no matter what you do, if you get something good, like if you get a Super Bowl ring or something, don't let that be the only thing. Like, once you get success, don't let that success be the end. Right. Keep going. Like Lakers. The Lakers went on a huge run. It's my team. Yeah. Don't bash me. I hope you like the Lakers too. But the coach, they kept saying their motto this season in the playoffs: stay greedy. Like, let's get greedy. Because they started winning series after series, but they weren't done. I mean, they didn't win a championship, so this doesn't have a good ending. Right. But the whole point was, like, stay greedy. Yeah. I get a video with 1 million views. Yeah. I'm not going to just stop posting for a week. Let's get another video with 1 million views.
2 million this time. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to be consistent.
Yeah, be unsatisfied too. Yeah.
Huge thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So and right now, I want you to tell me, in 5 years, if this thing works out exactly how you want it to, where do you see yourself, and what's in your near future? I'll say that, brother.
I see myself back here, but there's not going to be 2 plaques right there. Yeah. There's going to be a bunch more plaques. There's going to be some gold ones. Yeah. There might even be one of the diamond ones. Yeah. There might be a diamond one. Yeah. The 10 mil one. But you said 5 years? Yeah. Maybe. I might get that 10 mil one.
I ain't say you come back way before then.
I'll have some more plaques by then, hopefully. Yeah. But for real, I mean, I just got the main thing, like I said, is consistency. And you can't keep things stale. Like you were talking about, like, you can't keep things like the same. You gotta spice it up every now and then, and you gotta stay with whatever's popular. Like I just had the Grimace shake, and I'm still alive. You know that trend. Hey, but things like that are like current events. Like you gotta stick with that. You gotta be consistent. I can be consistent for 5 years. I mean, I think I can. I think I really can get some more
relevance. That's the exact word that you look at. I need to stay relevant for 5 years. It don't matter what it is, but I need to be in their face. They need to know me. You know what I mean?
100%.
And keep my videos playing in everybody's phone. I want to see Corkle you know what I mean? Same thing with TSG. I want to see everybody's phone lit up. You hear me?
Yeah, for real.
And like I say, and I hope we can, I can continue to do this at a high level to make it to your level, because ultimately, bro, really what it takes to come out of here, it isn't really a lot. You just gotta have some courage. Yeah. And and when I say courage, you gotta have balls, man. And you know how many people could look at you and say, before, if it wasn't going right now, they would, look at him, he's on a motorcycle, what a goofy, da-da-da.
Especially with those costumes.
Do you see what I'm saying? But now that it's working, anybody will be like, man, you're genius. Come on. You know, would you really say that? And do you really understand my humor or my lane? You know what I mean? Or are we just because of the numbers? You know what I mean? That's one thing I want you to look for going forward. You know, there's going to be wolves dressed in sheep's clothes. You know what I mean? Want to act like they're there for you or around. Or, you know what I mean? But really, like...
Yeah, you can't read into the hate.
Exactly.
I mean,
you got to leave it there.
I get daily hate comments, but like...
Wow.
You got to like... Yeah,
they hate yours?
Everybody does. I mean, I'm sure you might get some.
Yeah.
But... It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter who you are. Like all these people, they're gonna get hate. Yeah. For real though, if you don't get hate, I don't think you're doing something right.
Exactly.
I mean, you should be getting hate.
Yeah.
Because people are jealous.
Yeah.
Or people are they might be genuine haters, but like if you don't get hate, and if you do get hate, and that makes you stop, then it wasn't for you.
Yeah.
Pick a different field. Be a doctor. Be something else. Be a lawyer. But you're gonna get hate. You guys just gotta deal with it. I mean, that's how it is.
Yeah. And you think you want to stay right here in West Virginia, or are you aspiring to get somewhere else? You want to get out to LA or one of them content creator houses or something, man?
I mean, I was at a Lakers game not too long ago in LA, and it was pretty nice out there. I mean, the weather.
Yeah.
But for real, I mean, West Virginia. When I think of West Virginia, the first thing I think of is home. Like this is my home. Like I'm chilling here. It's one thing to go on vacation somewhere or go somewhere for a little bit and make some videos or just hang out there. But like, if I'm talking about home, I feel like West Virginia might be my home, like forever, for real.
So what? How have you been publicly acknowledged yet on anything? Like I know you said the Lakers game. Did they know you were who you were at the time, or you were just there, So
the Lakers game, no, because back then I didn't do like no face reveals or anything like that.
Okay.
So not really, because it wasn't when I just didn't show my face yet. But I get like recognized even with my helmet on. I get recognized like around here mostly.
Right.
But yeah, stuff like that. I didn't show my face yet, so I don't think it'd be possible back then.
Yeah, so nothing crazy yet. I'm telling you, it's coming, bro. People about to start, because one thing for certain, two things for sure. Y'all know that's my line. The proof is there. The numbers is stacked, bro.
Thanks.
Stacked. And what happens is with the genius and grinding he's got double and multiple accounts of some of this stuff to YouTube.
It's hard to manage them.
He got to keep, like, he's keeping his foot on the algorithm's neck. He ain't playing. He's inspiring to me. I know I need to get my tail up and do more than, do better. That shows me this is probably one man. Do you have a team with you?
I don't have I don't have no team.
No set team.
I mean, I ask people, like, do you have any video ideas? Should I go do this? But I mean, that's not really a team. I am a one-man army. Yeah. And if it has to stay like that, then it'll stay like that. But
that's beautiful, bro. Listen, because I got a team, and like I said, team gonna get it together. I promise you. But for you to be doing this by yourself, because I know this is hard by myself. You know what I mean? If I had to do all of this by myself, it would almost be undoable. Don't get me wrong, I could do it, but it would get to a point where it could get very frustrating, because you got to learn early in this, everybody has a role. And when everybody plays their role, it works so much better. You know what I mean? It really does. It's really easy if everybody does their job. If you got people not doing their job or something, that's when it gets a little bit more harder.
So with the team?
Exactly. Like I say, I got producer, photographer, I got a manager.
So think about that. Producer, photographer, manager. Yeah. You got a center, a point guard, a shooting guard. Everybody got to do their job.
Exactly.
If the center is slacking, not getting rebounds, you got to go win the game.
Exactly.
The point guard ain't making the passes. It's the same type of stuff. Everybody got to play their part. It just comes together and makes one.
It's a collective, yeah. That's what's beautiful about this, bro. I promise you. And as you go, you're going to start to get a team. Now, what'll suck about it, though, Corkle, is because you're just going to get... It's going to be maybe some professionals, but even at this point in life, that people can still love you for who you are. And even if it starts professionally, once you get to know me, I can grow and you can love me. That's cool too. Because sometimes, like I say, when you already said I had to cut a few friends off, sometimes people mistake it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bro, listen, I understand you was with me. Do I owe you? I don't think so. Yeah. I wouldn't reckon I owe you, but some people have that automatic feeling like you owe me this, bro. If you was at the Lakers game, why didn't I get a damn ticket? Or if you're on a motorcycle, why didn't you give me a motorcycle? I want to listen, bro. Hey, in due time. But the fact that you even asked me for that instead of just get me the route to get a little bit. I want what you want. You didn't ask me for the keys to success. You asked me for the keys to Mossad, So you can't do stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Totally.
Be leery of them. Yeah. And so, I ain't gonna hold you too long. We definitely wanted to get all the new stuff from you. So name all your social medias off and tell me, matter of fact, tell me what's your favorite social media. right now, and it can be, you know, differentiating.
Yeah.
You know, say for reasons.
I'm not gonna lie, I really like Instagram, and it's crazy because Instagram is like the only one out of all of them that's like the least amount of money I get.
Yeah.
But something about Instagram, I love it. I can scroll in there. I get kind of carried away sometimes. It's like I don't know, but I love Instagram because they're always updating stuff. Yeah. But I should probably say YouTube. That's where it's at, really.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to try to make some money from it, YouTube is the one. But I've always loved Instagram. Even they just made freaking Threads. Threads is awesome. It's like Twitter, kind of, but I mean, I think it's a little bit better.
Y'all make sure y'all go for follow Corkle and TSG podcast on
for
Threads.
Real. Follow him. Hey, look at him. How long have you done it so far?
This like my second month in like a week.
Yeah, so
you feel me?
I mean, you're freaking going crazy.
But listen, I be having to pinch myself because, like I said, last episode was Liam Messer. This episode, I'm sitting with Corkle.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have to put some damn respect on my name. I can't keep doing this, and I ain't getting the respect for it. Give me my respect, man. I'm bringing people who's doing what's undone every time. And even sometimes when it's in sports, man, I had the first lineman ever out this state, or the first person out this state to get an Alabama offer. We've never seen that
crazy.
done. I had him on here. I'm bringing him every. We had a wide receiver that was first team football and first team basketball, first team all state in both. You know? Like we're just doing things that's really undone.
I'm not gonna be the last one on here.
I promise you.
You gonna have someone on next week?
And like I said,
you keep going.
Yeah,
what you gotta do.
And I love people like you, Leah, all that, because y'all don't have to do this stuff. You know what I mean? Y'all continue to be graceful and be blessings to me and help me build my platform. You know what I mean? Where I'm not from here, I don't necessarily get all the in-house or in-town support, but that's cool. I don't mind waiting my time to catch on and everybody understand who I am and exactly what I am trying to do, and just know that it's positive. I would never lead the kids. I got him on here because he ain't leading no kids to do no bull job or nothing either. You know what I mean? We just trying to make a honest living. Even though it's not offering no skill or nothing necessarily, but talking is a skill. Riding a motorcycle, being entertaining, getting them views, that's all a skill. Because if it wasn't, why ain't everybody doing it? You know what I mean? Why ain't everybody got a damn YouTube channel that's cracking like you?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Tell me it ain't hard, but then, you can't duplicate it, you can't replicate it. So, just give roses where it's due.
Yeah, I heard some people say my job's harder than your 9 to 5 or whatever. Yeah. And people got mad on that. But like, I swear there's a lot to it. You gotta stay on top. You can't be chilling. You gotta be right there on top of it. And if you're not gonna be on top of it.
Yeah. What's the hardest part of it for you? Is it the actual, content making? Is it the editing? Is it, well, just tell me between those two. Is it the content, the editing, or maybe I would say between these three, and the interaction and the dialogue?
So the dialogue and the actual creating of the content, I like doing that.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. When I'm out there, I'm actually having a blast. Like, I'd be like, yo, this is fun. Like, it's fun. Yeah. But the hardest part is probably editing.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do it, and I can do it a lot, but it's just the desire to want to. Like, I wake up, I'm like, gosh, I gotta edit. I gotta go drag these files from my camera. I gotta put it in this app or whatever. I gotta make sure I edit it, put the words on there, make it look good, make it look like it could be a viral video, so it can be. But editing is just like the mental, like you just gotta, you gotta go spend like an hour editing some videos or something. Yeah. It's probably the hardest part. It's all mental though. I mean, but that's definitely the hardest part though.
Okay, I say it to you like this, man. They take it all from you tomorrow. You gotta build it right back up, and you want to build it. You want to build it bigger than you did this time. If they put you at 0 tomorrow, what tool of yours is you say, just give me that. That's all I need, and I'll get you right back to where I was. I'll get myself right back up. What's your biggest tool? What you can't do it without?
I would probably say, like just what I was saying, the mental thing.
No, I'm talking about physically, like as far as like a camera.
Oh, I was about to say like my brain, but like, man,
a camera. I'm sorry, a camcorder. Whether it be a camcorder, your phone, your laptop, what one piece of equipment you say, give me this, and I'm gonna get right back.
Oh, if you're talking about physical things,
exactly.
Easy. Your phone. Phone has everything. Phone has all the apps, all the social medias, and you can even edit on there if you have to.
Yeah,
it's easy. Phone. You can connect to people. Phone's easy. You can see your analytics on your phone. You don't even have to have a computer to see your analytics. Download YouTube Studio, shows everything.
Yeah,
easy. The phone.
Yeah,
have your phone.
Yeah, and the only reason I ask because different folks, different strokes. That's just like if you ask a musical artist, what do you need? Do you need your pen and your pad, or do I just need to get you to a microphone? Or do you just need a recording booth? What is it? Do I just need to get you to the stage?
Yeah.
What part of it could you just take one part of it and say I can build all this again off of it? So you say the phone.
Yeah, because I mean you're scrolling, you see others. You want to because you want to compare yourself to others a little bit. You want to see what they're doing right, so you can kind of imitate that a little bit. And I see people motorcycle videos. I save as soon as I see it, I like it. I save it. Like I save it. I'm like I'm gonna try to do something similar to that. But I always try to strive to be the best. Like LeBron says, strive for greatness. That's what I'm trying to do, man. I mean, and LeBron got that city on his back in Cleveland. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. But there's some others, like you were saying, that boy M or whatever. He's popping off too. And obviously Leah Messer, she's already been established.
Listen, we coming.
Put
Josh and TSG in fourth. We're in fourth maybe right now, but we coming, baby. We coming.
We are.
So give these people the single biggest secret, or no, we'll go 2 biggest secrets to really conquering this influencer stuff. If a kid want to blow up tomorrow, what do they need to do, Corkle?
Let me think about that one. The biggest secrets to blowing up.
Yes, sir. And I don't even want to say to blowing up necessarily, because blowing up, it just takes a stroke of luck too. But if you want to get in position to blow up, what's the biggest secrets?
I think you need to apply things to yourself. You need to practice your patience. You got to have patience, because it's not going to happen tomorrow. You could be like, oh, I have the perfect video idea. I'm going to do this. I'm going to execute it perfectly to the T, post it, and then it gets like 10 views, or maybe 5 views, maybe no views, or maybe 100 views. And that's not enough to you. And you're like, oh, well, I guess it's not for me. You can't do that. You gotta have patience, and you gotta have consistency. Combine those two. I think those are the perfect combination: patience and consistency. Because if you have those two, I think you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, and you can do it successfully, because it'll happen.
Exactly.
You could be someone with not even that many skills.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't want to say I have no skills, but I mean, what I post.
Right.
I mean, you don't have to have a ton of. I mean, it's hard, but anybody can do it as long as you have patience and consistency. You just keep doing it and doing it. One video will pop off, and then you just use that momentum, and then you're rolling. You're climbing a mountain in the Appalachia. So I mean, that's how it is.
What's your favorite type of motorcycle, brother? First of all, what type of motorcycle do you have right now? What's the infamous motorcycle that we ride in all these episodes? What is that one?
So the motorcycle I ride right now is a Ninja 400. I would have got a higher and a better motorcycle, but I've never rode. I've never done anything like that. And my dad got his motorcycle a day before I got my motorcycle. Then my best friend got a motorcycle the day after I got my motorcycle. So it was him, me, and then my best friend. And we've never rode, but since I've never rode anything, I decided with the Ninja 400. That's in all my videos. There's a couple where I ride my dad's bike, but my favorite motorcycle that I don't have that I really want to get is probably a combination between either the Yamaha R1. I love those, and probably a BMW SS 1000R. One of those two. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one for sure. I promise you. Maybe next time you see me, I might pull up in one of those. But, but definitely one of those. Yeah,
and. This just, don't say too much. We don't want people at you or anything. But have you really seen the upside and the money part of it? Have you really seen some pretty good return already?
From like the videos and
from the videos, from YouTube, from Facebook, from Instagram.
I thought I was chilling with the gaming stuff. Yeah. But once I combined both and took the formula that I already knew with all the different little stuff and applied it to the motorcycle stuff, it's
damn lucrative.
It's worth it. Because I mean, no one wants to sit there and do all these videos and edit if they're not getting something out of it. Obviously, you love making people happy, but at the end of the day, nobody's doing that if they don't get a return. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I have seen some returns. I mean, YouTube. Yeah. I mean, these YouTubers, you see them having Lambos and stuff. They don't have Lambos for no reason. Yeah. You get money from it. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. You can get money through it, and you love doing it. I think you win. What is your trophy? Because you won at life. If you can do something and you love doing it, not like doing it, not do it sometimes. You love doing something, and that's your job, and you get paid for it.
Gonna be passionate about it.
You gotta get a trophy. I mean, you won. Like, I feel like I beat life, but I can't say that yet because I gotta do this for a while before I can really say that. Yeah. You know what I mean? I gotta make more money. I gotta make more trophy type of stuff. Yeah.
That's how we define success here at the Success Game Podcast. Is at least me. it's wins stacked together over time. We just got to keep stacking the wins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anybody can win once or twice or here or there. Who gonna keep them going all the way through? Video after video, Corkle, a million here,
Patience,
a millionaire, a
consistency.
millionaire, and it takes that,
Yeah.
and the perseverance, and you got to be diligent with the work. You can't do it one way one day and then tomorrow you want to bring. People don't realize how much energy. You probably sleep good as hell at night after doing these videos because you're out there doing the most. You might probably ride up and down the street maybe 3 or 4 times sometime if you can't get the perfect shot that you know what I mean?
You
damn.
have to fail 100 times,
You're right.
a lot before you succeed once.
Yeah.
You have to fail.
Yeah.
And if you can't fail, it's not for you. Take a different field, like I said. But you have to fail before you succeed. That's how it is.
Yeah.
You only get better by failing at something. Practice makes perfect. That's how it is. And I know it's so cliched. Everybody says it. But for real, you never give up. I know people say that all the time. But, it's for real. There's things that take a part of it. Like, you go into detail. But as long as you never give up and you take that patience and consistency, combine them, then you're set. You're set.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Anything you want us to know about this, that you might be coming out with some merch, or you might be dropping a new page, or anything you want to tell us about this in the maybe near future or just in the future coming up for you for sure,
Yeah, I got a couple things from both of my channels. I used to stream on my gaming channel. I took a little break from it because of motorcycle stuff. I still posted gaming videos, but just didn't stream. I'm definitely going to be streaming soon. I'm just waiting on one of these, actually.
Okay.
These mics are nice.
Yeah.
And y'all have these already? You're set. You're going to be set. But I'm getting one of these. These are nice. These are super nice for streaming. I'm going to get that. I'm going to stream. And then, about the merch thing, I am dropping merch. I was looking at, these logos. I had people create some logos for me.
Yeah.
Once I get, my favorite one, there was one I liked. But once I get that, then, I'm going to definitely make some merch, because merch is awesome. You gotta have merch if you're up there.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know, man.
Yeah. So I said this before I get you out of here. I want you. Well, first I want to say a thank you, Corkle, because and Jacob, I should say Jacob Garrett Griffith again. If you guys didn't catch it at the beginning, it goes by Corkle, of course, on all the social medias. But man, he's one of these people that I'm really beginning to get shocked, especially with you and Leah, to see how cool y'all are in real life. Because a lot of these people who get some steam about them, get some clout about them, sometimes they start forgetting any normal, you know what I mean? Any normal, how would I?
Genuine.
Right. They don't know how to be personable anymore. It's like I can't relate to anybody here. You all have no. You guys are down to earth, easy to work with. I mean, y'all inspire me to stay humble and just be kind and be, you know what I mean? Be the best person I can be, even as I keep going forward and getting bigger and bigger. Because both of y'all come in here, especially, like I say, Leah been on that MTV for 14 years.
She's awesome.
Right, you know what I mean? You are up and comer, but at the same time, your wave is so huge right now. You're really catching fire right now. You know what I mean? You're spread it everywhere.
Thank you.
So you already know, bro. I respect it wholeheartedly. I can't believe that. You know what I mean? I can't believe that this is just one of the only stories that come out of here, because it takes work ethic to be like you. I can tell, honestly, don't get me wrong, you're a one-off. You got it in you. You know what I mean? It's not on you, it's in you. Yeah. But at the same time, it takes that work ethic. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing about it, because we don't know how many people, honestly, are maybe more entertaining, but you won't even put the first foot. You won't try.
Yeah, there's people that can do it. It's just rather they do it or not.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, like I say, just want to always thank you and respect, show our respect and love to you, bro, because you didn't have to do this, but you came and did it, and you did it like a professional. Before you get out of here, anything that you want to say to the young people, maybe words of inspiration or things that you want them to know, from you, from the horse's mouth yourself.
Yeah, so what you just said about staying genuine and stuff like that, if you do something that you like, whether it's you're a football player, right, anything that happens, or a football player, like a singer or anything like that, but to know that it could all be taken away just like that, I think that's how you stay genuine. That's not how you go off rails into being something that you're not. Because with me, when I got my TikTok ban, there it was. Yeah. It showed me that it could all be taken away. But I got it back now and all that. But right, for a football player, if you tear that ACL, nobody's going to want you on the team. I mean, unless you're really up there. But it can all be taken away. And It really depends on another thing is like everyone's different. Not everyone's gonna be a motorcycle content creator or a gamer or an actor, actress, anything like that. And it really depends on what you want to do. Whatever you want to do, you can be it. Yeah. But it's all up to you though. Like it's not up to your mom and dad. It's not up to your best friend. It's not up to anything other than yourself. It's up to you. If you want to be this, then be it. But you gotta earn it and you gotta work for it. Depending on what it is, it might be harder than other things, but it's really up to you personally and individually to complete that goal. That's how it is, really.
That's what's up. That works for me.
Don't mean to be a preacher.
Nah, hey, you good. That was perfect. Like I say, you know.
I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
You gotta work for it.
Yeah, I want people to hear you out because there's a lot of truth to what you're saying. You ain't just talking. That's truth. You know, like you say, some of it's gonna sound cliche, but it's really that simple. It's the stuff you've been hearing, but take it serious. You know what I mean? The stuff you've been hearing all your life, maybe, but take that junk serious. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I said, we ain't gonna carry on too much longer. Hey, thanks, Corkle, for coming out. Watch this. Yes, sir.
Yeah, watch this.
Watch this.